Gems, grounding earth, moving sky. Is a story I've never told here before. Growing up, my mother and sister wore a size 3, size 6 shoes, small, delicate, pretty, and I was a size 16, wearing a size 10 shoe. And for years, I carried that like something was wrong with me, like I had taken up more space than I was supposed to. I wanted to be smaller. I wanted to fit into pretty shoes. I wanted to be the kind of woman who was easy to carry, easy to hold, easy to love in that particular way that small women seem to be loved. And then one day, sitting in meditation, I heard something. Your feet are the size they are to keep you on your spiritual path. And I sat with that for a long time that day. And then I went out and I bought the prettiest shoes I could find. And I never stopped. Not until my body asked me to walk differently. And even then, that was just the path changing form, not ending. I think about that moment. Because this week, Mars moves into Aries. And if you've been paying attention to what's moving in the sky, and more importantly, what's moving in your body, you may have felt it too. A pressure change, a stirring, something that wants to push up through the ground and find the light. Aries is fire, but not the fire that burns from fear or competition or the need to prove. It's the fire that burns from the inside out. It's the fire that says, this is mine to carry. This is mine to say. And this is the size of path I was given, and I'm going to walk it. And now that's harder than it sounds, because the outside world has a lot of opinions about the size of your path, and about how you should be walking it, and about whether you're moving fast enough or loud enough in the right direction with the right people watching. And I've been sitting with my own version of that this week. Don't get me wrong, there is good advice available. Genuinely good advice from genuinely good people who want to help. And I can feel the difference in my body between guidance that expands me and guidance that braces me. Between a path that is mine and a path that fits someone else's feet. The nervous system knows. It always knows. Before the mind finds the language, the body has already answered. And what it keeps answering for me this week is this: I don't want to build something that asks me to leave myself. Now, that's not resistance to growth. That's protection of integrity. And there's a difference worth knowing. I've been thinking about mooring lately, about what it means to be anchored. Not anchored like stuck, anchored like rooted, like you know where the ground is beneath you, even when everything else above the surface is moving. And some people move through their lives without that mooring, without depth in their faith, their self-care, their knowing of who they are. And that's not a judgment. It's a grief. Because a life lived on the surface is exhausting in a way that never quite gets named. The body carries what the surface cannot hold. And this week with Mars and Aries, with fire asking us to move from the inside out, and the question isn't what should I do? It's what is actually mine? What is the size of your path? Not the path someone else walked that looked good from a distance. Not the path that fits the smaller version of you that you were told to be. Your path. The one your feet were made for. Because here is what I know after all these years of working with the body, the nervous system, the quiet wisdom that lives beneath the noise. You were not made too big for the path. The path was made for exactly the size of you. Take up the space. Walk it. The return itself is the change. Seat, feet, ground, begin. The door is open.